Okay, so the other requirement of this project is for you to include at least 2 different elements. And I'm going to tell you right now that when I create on Canva, I usually end up using way more elements than just 2. So have as much fun with this as you wish. Okay, so on the left-hand side, where all of our tools are, you'll notice this tab that says Elements. When you click on it, it's going to show you some featured things. But again, sort of like with the backgrounds, you can also search for whatever you're looking for really quickly in the top here. So in general, an element is just any additional thing that you add on top that isn't text or the entire background. So it can be really helpful to add things like frames and shapes. So if you know that you're going to put like a quote in the center and you maybe want to have like a circle background behind it, you can put that circle in there from the shapes. You can also change the color of that circle and do whatever you like. And if you don't like that, just click on the circle and hit your delete or backspace button, whatever you have on your computer keypad there. The frames work similarly, but you have to include a picture in them. So if you put a frame on here, it's helpful to then have some pictures ready to go in your uploads. So that way when you drag those over, they will fit inside of that frame. So that's how the frames work. I'm going to hit the undo button. Let's see here, back up here to the elements. I will discourage you from putting stickers in animations in your designs because those are more for like social media purposes. So that way you can actually save things as a like an MP4 file and it will play. But since this is a poster, that's not really going to help you at all. Let me get rid of this quick. I love these gradient things. These are just like the shapes, but they have different gradients in them. I often layer these quite a bit when I'm making designs, like so. You can also change the colors that are being gradated there. So if you want it to go from like, let's see here. Oops. From purple to this corally color. You can do things like that too. So you can, the gradients allow you to change the colors. Okay, let me go ahead and delete those. The other thing is, if you're just looking for some sort of simple illustration to add on to accompany your text, your message, there are tons of illustrations on here. So you're going to notice that they have some things sort of organized in different like aesthetics. But if you know what you're looking for and you're like, oh, I just need a picture of a heart, you can just search that and you can drag and drop whatever you're looking for there. You can resize the elements. You can also use this little tool here to turn them and rotate them. So if you want this picture of a little heart here, just leave it there. Let's say you're looking for a picture of a sun. All right, so now you're going to notice that some of these have little dollar signs on them. And for the purpose of this project, if you wish to use them, that's fine. But you'll also notice that there's several options that say free. And also don't forget that you can upload your own pictures too. But I just want to show you what it looks like if you choose one that has a dollar sign. Sorry, I want to find one that has a nice bold picture. Here we go. All right, so this sunshine costs money. And you'll notice that until I actually pay for that, it has the Canva watermark there. I'm okay for this project if you want to use those, but it'll be a little bit trickier when you go to publish it. So I'm going to show you right now that when you download this, it's going to ask you to go ahead and pay and download, or download a free watermarked draft. That's the one you're going to choose. I don't want anybody to have to pay any money to do this, but you can still download one that will leave those watermarks on there. So if you have a picture that you want to put on here, an element that costs money and you really want to use it, even though it has that watermark on there, that's fine. Just don't actually drop any money for it. But like I said, there's lots and lots of free options as well. So in general, those are your elements that you have to choose from. I encourage you to just play around, look around. If you're looking for some sort of simple line just to divide things up, that's where you're going to find them, is in the elements. If you're looking for something to kind of put behind some text, this is a great place to find those shapes and like little miniature backgrounds.